Hey guys, and welcome to another lesson regarding the AutoCAD program. In this lesson, we would like to discuss the layers inside the AutoCAD program. So layers are a very important feature that you will find here inside AutoCAD. So what does a layer do? They arrange the drawing. So let's look at this one first, at this drawing that we have inside our files of the course. You'll find that this is an apartment, as you can see here. This apartment consisting of a group of rooms, as you can see here. We have our luminaires, this one, and this one. All of these are luminaires. This one is also another luminaire, and etc. And we have also the wiring itself. You can see there is a wiring of these components in the program or in AutoCAD. This is our wiring. We have also the switches that's used to turn on and off these luminaires in each room. And we have the architect itself. Here we have the balcony. These are the walls. And this is the architect drawing. Okay, so and you can find here also the text representing for each of these elements. Now, of course, when we are working inside AutoCAD with any kind of drawings, we don't just draw like this quickly and without any arrangement. Actually, what we do is that we have a layer for, or a group of layers for the architect drawing or the architectural drawing, and we have a layer for these luminaires, as you can see here, a layer for the wiring, a layer for switches, a layer for text, and etc. A layer for everything inside our drawing. So where I can find these layers, I will show you right now how can you do layers. So let's get back to our drawing and we will understand these layers later in this video. So first you will see here inside home, you will find here this tab which is layers, this part which is related to layers. Now let's say we have, if we look at here, we have 0 layer which is the default layer, okay, for the program. So if I draw anything, let's say rectangle like this, okay, like this, okay, so this is our default layer. It takes the properties of the layer. So you can see this is our layer. These are the properties of this layer. You can see pi layer, line weight, line type, and color, all of them pi layer. Okay, great. So let's see if I would like to edit these layers or do anything in them. So let's say if I say LA, which is layer, and enter like this, it will open this window for the layers. So if you just make it like this, let's expand this tab like this, like this, okay, like this, okay, like this, okay, let's make it bigger like this, okay, like this, okay. Now you can see the default layer is layer 0, and you can see a tick beside it because this is a layer that we are currently working on. So for example, I would like a layer for architect, a layer for the luminaires, a layer for wiring, okay, to understand this idea. So in order to add any layer, now you can see here, you can see this one, new layer like this. It will make a new layer for you. So let's say this one is architect or arc, representing the architect drawing. Now we will click on it and you can see these options which we will talk about. Leave them for now. First, 3 main options that we have: color, line type, and line weight. So we can choose this color for the architect. Let's say it as red, for example, or let's make it black like this, or this gray color like this. So this layer will have the gray color for the architect itself. Okay, now what about the type of line? I will make this line continuous, or I can add any type of line. The line weight, I would like to make it thick like this, and okay. So we have this first layer for the architect drawing itself, the dimensions or the boundaries of our building. Number two, I would like another one. So you can say right click and a new layer, or simply click here for a new layer. So right click and a new layer like this. Let's say another one for luminaires, L-U-M, luminaires. Okay, these luminaires, I would like them in, let's say I would like them in color, let's say yellow. Okay, I would like their line weight to be like this, a little bit thick, a little bit than this one. And we would like another one, new layer. Okay, and let's make one for wiring. Okay, to understand this idea. Okay, luminaires, LU or LU dash for wiring. Okay, this wiring, I would like it in red. And line thickness, let's make it a little bit smaller or a little bit thick than before, like this. So we have three layers: architect, luminaires, and LU for wiring. Now let's start with the first one. Let's say I would like to get the architect. I will click here, double click like this. We will select, double click to select the layer that you are working with. So now we are working with the architect, right? So if I close this one, you will see architect. That is the one which we are working with right now. You can see all of the layers: architect, luminaire wiring, and luminaires. So first I will start with architect. So I will draw a rectangle like this, okay? Now the line weight here is thick, however it doesn't appear because we disabled line weight display. So line weight display like this, and make it on, and enter. So now you can see these are the dimensions for this room. Okay, and we can make a door here. Let's use first a break like this, and break this object. Let's make a door like this. Okay, a door here. Okay, so we have now our building, which you can have, we have a layer for it. We need the luminaires, right? So I will go to layer of luminaires and start drawing my luminaires. So let's say we have a circle, and let's put it here like this. Okay, so you can see the circle has the same characteristics of the layer. You can see same thickness, same line type, and same color for the layer. Then I will just CO to copy like this, copy here and put it here, then skip, copy this to CO and enter, then copy like this and put it here, skip, then copy like this and take them here, for example. Okay, of course we don't do this in reality. We use the Dialux Evo program in order to do the luminaires distribution inside a room. Okay, this is just for illustrating the luminaires, the layers. Then we are going to do wiring. So I'm going to go here and say line, enter, like this. Okay, between these 2 points I will wire them, then enter to go out of this command, then enter once more like this to draw the wiring, enter, enter again like this, and enter. You can also use a space. Okay, space can do the same function as enter. Space to go out and a space to repeat the last action, like this. Okay, and this wiring will go to a certain circuit to the distribution panel. So we have this wiring for this group of luminaires like this, as you can see here, and we have our door. Now let's learn what is the benefit of these layers. Now we have a group of layers, 3 layers, one for architect, one for wiring, one for luminaire. Now using these 3, okay, you can see this light bulb, this one which is freeze, this one which is used to lock and unlock a layer. Let's start with the first one. So let's talk about, we are currently on, if I would like to choose anyone, I will click on it like this, okay, like this. So let's start with luminaires. Let's say I would like to hide these luminaires. What I'm going to do is simply I will go like this, and next to it you can see this bulb. It will turn on and off a layer like this. Okay, it will tell you, hey, you are currently on luminaires layer. Do you would like to turn it off? Yes, turn it off. Okay, like this. So you are currently hide this layer. Okay, so if you get it back, you can click here, it will come back, as you can see. Okay, the second option, if you have a luminaire like this, you can hide it like this and you can get it back. Okay, so that is what a layer on and off do. It simply hides and shows the drawing or the layers itself. Okay, the second option, which is freeze. Now, if we have luminaires like this, and I would like to freeze this one, similar as the turn on and off, it will do the same function. So if I click on freeze like this for wiring, you can see it is hidden, similar to what? Similar to turn on and off of a layer, right? Okay, great. However, what's the difference? If I click here, it will do the same function as this one. However, there is a difference actually. Okay, let's first hide this layer like this. Okay, so we hide our luminaires wiring. Okay, keep the current layer okay, like this. So we turn this one off. Now we are working with it and it is off. Okay, so if I just draw a circle like this, okay, remember it is currently our layer is wiring and it is off. Okay, so if I draw anything like this, you see nothing happened. If I draw a rectangle like this, you can see nothing happened. However, in reality, these two have been drawing. How? If you click here like this, congratulations, these two appeared. Okay, so even if you hide these layers using turn and off, you can still add some objects which you can't even see. You can modify or add more elements to this drawing. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, it turns on and off. Okay, now what if I choose freeze? Let's see what freeze will do. So let's say luminaires like this and choose freeze like this, select this layer. So what the problem here is that if you choose freeze, what does freeze do? You can't modify this layer. It will be hidden and cannot be modified. Okay, however, turn on and off, it will hide it, but you can change in it. So usually if we have the architect building, we usually freeze it. We usually not freeze it, we use lock and unlock. Okay, but anyway, freeze clothes or hides the drawing and prevents it from being changed. However, this bulb will turn on and off, but will change. You can modify in the drawing without seeing it. Okay, so let's see the last action, which is lock. So let's say I have locked this layer for luminaires, and if I click on it like this, we have selected this luminaires and we locked it. Okay, so if I go like this and select this one and delete from the keyboard, nothing happened. I would like to delete this. You see there is a symbol here that representing that this layer is locked. You can't edit it. Okay, You can't, you can see, you can't do anything. If I would like even to draw something like this, let's say a rectangle like this, you can see a rectangle has been added, right? But it is completely locked. Why? Because this layer is locked. Okay, so if I would like to edit it once more, I will unlock like this and select this and delete. So what do we do actually in the drawing? What we do is that we lock this. So if we go to any layer like this, we lock what? We lock the architect. Why? Because if you click on anyone, if I click on the architect like this, it will be automatically switched to architect. Okay, however, sometimes I would like to just click like this and delete anything I have done. However, in order to do this, you can simply go like this, lock this architect, because you are not going to edit anything inside it. And then if you would like to delete this object, you can simply click like this and delete. It will just delete the unlocked object. So when we are working with architect here like this, you see this is architect. We should have selected this and then go here like this. This is a layer for this balcony here, so we are going to just lock it like this, okay, to prevent any modification to it. So if you try to modify anything, you can't, right? Even its color change it. Okay, so if let's skip like this, you can see you can select it like this. However, if you delete it, nothing will be deleted. Okay, so if I will just like this and delete, it will delete just the object. Okay, so we usually use lock for layers that I'm going not to use. Okay, so for example, this one is a layer of wall. I will just go here for wall and lock it. Okay, like this. Okay, now we learned about these how to add layers. We learned how to turn them on and off. And now if I would like to let's say, for example, I would like to select this one and I would like to show this layer for luminaires and hide everything else. How can I do this or lock everything else? All you have to do is click here on this button, isolate, like this. It will lock all of the other layers. You can see locked. As you can see here, all of them are locked. If you'd like to reverse this action, simply click here, which is on isolate, like this. So everything is back to normal. Now, for example, if you would like to, let's say we are working in luminaire layer, okay, and there are large number of layers. Let's say, for example, let's go here. Let's say I would like to, for example, I would like to work on wiring. Okay, however, there are large number of layers, and instead of searching for this layer, I would like to do a wiring. For example, I would like to do a wiring, and I don't know which one of these layers is related to wiring. So what you can do is simply click on it like this and click on make current. So if you make current, you can see wiring is our current layer. Let's do it for another element. If you click here like this, and this is related to dialects, and let's make current layer like this, you will see the current layer we are working with is dialects layer. Okay, now if you click here, for example, like this, on this element related to wiring, if I click on skip, it will return back to the dialects layer. So in order to keep or select a certain layer, you simply click on it like this and then make it the current layer like this. Okay, what else? So this is helpful in what? So if you look at this here, if I would like to, let's say, I would like to hide, you can see here there is dimensions. If I click on it like this, you will see the dimensions inside the drawing itself. for the rooms itself. Okay, as you can see here, you can hide it like this. Turn the current layer off. Where is the dimension? This is a dimension. Let's click on it like this. So we will hide these elements. Okay, so for dialects, okay, click on it like this to return it back. Okay, so you can hide using this. These are the elements that helps you in if you would like to show something only, you can do it like this. Now you can find here the layer architect here. You can see this tab. In order to edit the layer properties, you can find LA and enter. You will get to this window, or you can simply click on layer properties to access this. Using this, you can also delete a layer or set a current layer. If you can select this one and click on this, it will make lumineers the current layer. Now, when I try to delete a layer, let's say I would like to delete this one, it will give you this error because this layer consists containing objects. You can delete it. So if you go back like this and select this wiring like this, okay, deleted all of our wiring like this. So now the layer lumineer wiring does not contain any objects. So I can select it like this and delete it. So it will be successfully deleted. Okay, so that is all about layers. One last thing that you will see is that you can match a layer. Change the layer of selected object to match a destination layer. So if I click on it like this and selected an object, I would like to make this object part of this layer of the architect. So if I select it like this and select and enter, then select destination, this is our destination. I would like to make it like this. It will be a part of the architect. So if you click on it like this, it will become architect. Okay, so that is all about the layers inside AutoCAD program.